With only a few more weeks before the end of the year, I just have one question going into 2026. Aventus, are we still fucking wearing it? Because with so many inspired buys and so many dupes on the market now, the question that's still in the air for everybody is Creed Aventus worth the price tag? Sit with me as we talk about Creed, Aventus, and two alternatives that you may or may not already have in your collection. 2010, this beautiful masterpiece comes out, and it was created by Jean-Christophe Hérault. Excuse me if I fucked the pronunciation up, but since its release, it quickly rose through the ranks and became one of the most recognizable, well-rounded, everyday masculine scents that money could buy. The only problem with it is the hefty price tag, and with a hefty price tag, hits a level that some people don't feel comfortable spending on a bottle of fucking smelly water. I enjoy it. I love it. But from what I can gather, being an internet sleuth, is that since 2010, it has kind of gone downhill. The only version I've ever had is their newest batches, F batches, and it's amazing. It's a gorgeous scent. It's pineapple. It's musky citrus. It's oak moss. And it's just very, very, very in your face, but not overbearing. It's just a wonderful scent. I said it before and I'll say it again, the quintessential man smell. It just smells like clean, fresh, beautiful, powerful, woodsy man. It's very nice and I absolutely love it. But the downside is it's $380 for a 50 ml or $500 or $600 for a 100 ml. Now, there are so many alternatives out there, but if you love Creed and you like spending money, then go ahead and buy it. I just want to show you two other things that might be a little more to my liking, a little more to your liking, or you might fucking hate them. That's the whole point. This shit's subjective. So now that we've talked about Creed's Aventus, where it came from, how long it's been out, and who made it, we're going to talk about the first one on the list. Now, this one is cheap. It's the cheapest one, but it's great. It's amazing, and it gets you in the 70 to 75 percentile on similarities. Enter stage Mont Blanc Explorer. Now, this is one of the cheapest designer scents that you can get. I would say it's the perfect entry point for a man of any age. I would even say that if you're a daring and bold teenager between the ages of 14 to 17, you might find this a little bit appealing. But this is clearly supposed to be a budget version of Aventus. I mean, even the similarities of the bottles, they both have a black leather reach around. They both have Creed used to have like a more silver cap, but this is, I would say, the first cousin to Aventus. This is gorgeous. I really enjoy it. You can get a 3.4 ounce bottle for under $50 on discounters, but it does retail for a little more than that. Don't ever buy Mont Blanc retail. Please, for the love of God, don't. You can find this. I'm talking to my US people. I'm going to start trying to find some overseas discounters and maybe make a video for people that don't live in the US. But for US guys, this is one of the cheapest and best entry points into perfume you can get. It gets you in the 70 to 75% range, but the only downside is that this dries into something more sickly sweet, almost like a syrupy candy pineapple, versus this one, which is a much more realistic fruit and citrus with a nice smoky pineapple added to it. They're both great, and upon the initial spray, you're going to get 90 to 95% on the top notes. They smell extremely similar, but where the difference comes in is the dry down. I do love Mont Blanc Explorer, and I'm probably going to buy another bottle once this one runs out. I got this one for $20 at Burlington because I had never smelled it before when I first started, and I was pleasantly surprised. And I will put you guys on to a little bit of game, is that if you take this Mont Blanc Explorer and you layer it with Afnan Supremacy Collector's Edition, which is another inspired by, not supposed to be one-to-one, but heavily inspired by Absolute Aventus. And that one does fairly well on that too, but adds a much more youthful and sweet twist. So if you add this to that, and the ratio being 2-to-1, 2 sprays of Explorer, 1 spray Supremacy Collector's Edition, you will find a nice rendition of a cross somewhere between Aventus and Absolute Aventus in the same wheelhouse, but much more playful and much more suitable for the younger crowd. And the good news is for both of those bottles, you could get both of them for under $80, or you could just get the Explorer for about 40 or 50. So definitely check them out. The longevity, the sillage, projection, all that stuff is a little bit above average, a little bit above moderate for Mont Blanc, and it's very nice. So definitely, I would give this a solid 7 out of 10. Check it out. And if you've stuck around this long, then this, guys, is what I really wanted to show you. This bottle right here was the whole reason why I created this video in the first place. And I really struggled on whether I should fucking gatekeep this, because this is pretty hard to find if you live in the US. It's pretty hard to find. So obviously we're all going to find the same few stores that sell it, and it's going to sell out quickly if this video reaches the right audience and word of mouth travels fast. But this is by Mith Bangkok. It's a perfume house out of Thailand, and this is called Mystery for Him. And I don't know if you could see this gorgeous fucking bottle, but look at this lid, right? 60 mLs. I got it for about $100, maybe a little more, but I know not a little less. And this right here is created by the same perfumer that created this. And this, oh fuck, I'm talking to the bottle. Fuck. And this right here is the 2010 version of Aventus. I have tested them both now, side by side, hand in hand, 1-for-1 spray. And I will tell you the God's honest fucking truth, and don't ever let anybody tell you any differently. This Mith Bangkok, the Mystery for Him, is better than the modern day F batches of Creed Aventus. And it's way cheaper. 60 ml for about $100, 50 ml for, on discounters, $180. So let's be realistic, guys, and just break this down, right? This person created both of these, but through the years and through conglomerates and people taking over and Creed selling their perfume house to a major corporation, obviously with, you know, the EU's regulations and everybody fucking everything up, banning this, banning that, unethical, synthetic, bad for you, good for you. It's fucked up everything in the perfume game as far as I could tell. I haven't been in this that long, but from reading what everybody says, the 2010 batches of Creed Aventus were the best. That they had this candied pineapple, just this airy like quality that is that's just missing out of the new batches. And honestly, I could see where they're coming from, because this to me is exactly what this wants to be. So I'm assuming, considering they're both created by the same person, if you look up on Fragrantica, I'm going to put the notes up on the screen on one of these sides, but the notes, this is for Mystery for Him. It has juniper berries and amber and vanilla, patchouli. It doesn't even have a pineapple note listed, but trust me when I fucking tell you this, it is. And they have extreme similar characteristics in note breakdown and structure from Fragrantica. But I would like to say that this is 100% without a doubt Creed Aventus in a different bottle. And I would like to personally thank the perfumer that created this, because I had that sense of nostalgia in missing something that I didn't even know. I had never smelled it before, and now I feel like I realistically have. I see a lot of things where people are saying that this is similar to Baccarat 540 mixed with Aventus. Guys, this is Aventus, what it should have been. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not putting this down in any way. I just would like to state that I'm fucking poor. So it's really hard for me to afford high-end niche fragrances. I do my due diligence and I find the best possible deals and don't buy until I can know comfortably that I'm finding it for the cheapest on the internet. But Mith Mystery for Him is fucking wonderful. If you could find it, I would definitely recommend checking it out. I Googled where to find it. They do have a distributor in the US. I can't remember off the top of my head the name, but right now I've put it up on the screen. Take note of that. I'm sure that if you looked up Mith Bangkok, that they would ship to whatever country you're in. I know that they have their US distributor, so maybe, hopefully they would ship to you too. But this is gorgeous, and I would like, yeah. I also got a couple samples of some of their other perfumes. I only got one by them, but it's called Nude, and that's a little more feminine leaning floral perfume. But dude, the juice is blended exquisitely. It's phenomenal. And the longevity and staying power, it's like 20 degrees out. I sprayed this on me at like 11:30 before I went to the grocery store. And it's probably like close to 4 or 5, maybe 5:30 now. And it's projecting so strong. I could smell it outside in the wind. I just kept catching whiffs of myself. And it's all this super sweet candied pineapple that's just fucking amazing. Like it's amazing. Let's just talk about, we'll just go over this. 60 mLs, $100. They also do make a 100 ml. This is their updated bottles, which are absolutely fucking phenomenal. Hold on. Look at that cap. It's gorgeous, right? And look at this fucking atomizer. Oh my God. It's one of the best atomizers in the game. It reminds me similarly to these atomizers, which are some of the best. But it's a third of the price, and it smells really, really, really fucking good. It doesn't smell like it's inspired by. It smells like it is. It smells like a better version. Now, I do have something I would like to say about this. The pineapple turned down, the citrus turned up, and the muskiness and the oak moss turned up. Me, I am a fan of the oak moss and the muskiness that is in the newer batches of Aventus. But if you're one of those people that misses the 2010 to whenever they decided to fuck it up batches, then look no further. Go fucking find a bottle of this right now. Look into this perfume house. They deserve the recognition. They deserve some sort of boost in sales for the fact that they got the original perfumer to recreate a masterpiece that we all love to this day. Everybody loves it. The only people that don't like it because they don't have it, or they don't want to spend that much money on it. But if you took Creed Aventus and put it in a $40 bottle, it would be the number one selling perfume in the world. So please check this out. I really do enjoy it, and I think that you would too. This is something that I am going to say is blind buy safe, because if you've ever smelled Aventus, then I promise you that you will like this better. And I feel like I could say this because I have all three of these now, and I've tested them. If you want to smell like Aventus for under $60, grab Mont Blanc Explorer. If you want to be bougie, so you can have a status symbol of being, oh, I own Creed, then grab a bottle of Aventus. But make sure you do it on a fucking discounter. But if you're somebody who just genuinely likes the Aventus DNA and you want something that is that, this is it. This is Papa right here. This is Big fucking Daddy. And this needs to take a back fucking seat for a little while because my wallet hurts. I hope this video was helpful. Please, guys, fucking hit all the buttons and wash your fucking ass. The whole point of this shit's to smell good.